one. Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Terrapins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Terrapins are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. This time he's got his man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it to the right. Running into the open space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Sets up the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the handoff. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Terrapins racing to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 45, on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabs it in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fitted in the window for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got a man, it's Singleton, fighting off the defender. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Trying play action. Makes the catch, it's Singleton. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
Now that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Bowling Green. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Sayin. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. It's complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton. Oh, spins away. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. Breaks it. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught, close to the marker, it's Webb. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the heat. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes a catch at the 15. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Continues to fight for yards. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's McMillan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Smith.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Mark down at the 42. First down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's McMillan. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but That's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Purdue. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The lone back's got it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And I am sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a 4th down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the first. But they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch guy, creating a huge turnover on downs. Big play for the defense.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Ohio State 42, Maryland 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done. It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Lowers those pads. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Ohio State's offense will take the field first. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Thurman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level.
Turning it on! Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's looking deep. It's caught. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Off play action on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Taylor. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Fires to the right. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires it down the seam. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll run it again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's crease corn. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They'll go back to the ground.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
That's caught. It's Taylor. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. It's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the tailback. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The lost yardage leaves him with second and 11. Gives it on the option. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. To throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Catch in the middle. It's McMillan. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The snap sets up to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Rodgers. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. They'll run play action. Right on the money. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Tight end now in motion. Firing to the right, complete. And they will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll try to pop the draw. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Got the quick pass. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down and 10. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Fights off a defender. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They keep it on the ground to open the third. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. That's caught. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Turns it loose. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And that is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Shakes off the defender.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
Breaks into the open. Just keeps moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Got him downfield. Made a defender miss.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Catch in the middle, it's Priestcorn. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll leave it with him. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peoples. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With the catch, it's Singleton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, oof, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
To the air, it's Underwood. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Snagged out of the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Iowa. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's a draw. Look out, he's got room. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Smith. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Off the play fake. And the third down pass is incomplete. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's McMillan. He's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. A quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you've got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick, and then that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense. I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them the school up north. But this year, Ohio State will have to call Michigan the victors in the game as they play.